There are many jaw-dropping structural feats around the world that have their own interesting engineering designs. But the one type of structure that would always leave us in great awe are dams. Their sheer dimension and immense capacity have this humbling effect on anyone that would come across this structure. It's literally like standing in front of a calm, reassuring giant staring at you in all its glory. And it goes without saying, dams are one of the most intricately designed structures in the world. In today's video, we will be learning about dams. So hold your horses, everyone, because we're about to make you say, damn.
Everyone of you, this is Nilatvi and Mama here at Sky News Report. Today, we'll talk about dams. Dams are built to provide water for human consumption, for irrigating arid and semi-arid lands, or for use in industrial processes. A dam can be a central structure in a multi-purpose scheme designed to conserve water resources on a regional basis. Multi-purpose dams can hold special importance in developing countries, where a single dam may bring significant benefits related to hydroelectric power production, agricultural development, and industrial growth. Another major use of dams is power generation, as hydroelectric power is one of the world's major sources of electricity. Hydropower is generated when the potential energy of the water on the dam drives a water turbine, which then turns a generator and creates electricity. Another term often used when discussing dam is reservoir. A reservoir is a man-made lake that is primarily used for storing water. They can also be defined as the specific bodies of water formed by the construction of a dam. Here's Angelo Nova to give us more details about the dam and its types and characteristics. Good afternoon, Angelo.
Thanks, Nilet. Good afternoon to everyone. I'm here to discuss about the different types and characteristics of a dam. So let's start with an arch dam. So an arch dam, it is a concrete or masonry dam which is curved upstream so as to transmit a major part of the water load to the abutments. It is a double curvature arch dam. An arch dam which is curved vertically as well as horizontally. The arch dam is designed so that the force of the water against it, known as hydrostatic pressure, presses against the arch, causing the arch to straighten slightly and strengthening the structure as it pushes into its foundation or abutments. So, San Roque Dam in the Philippines is one of the examples of it. It is the largest dam in the Philippines, and it is the 60th largest in the world. Wow, what a nice fact. So the next one is the Buchanan Dam. Is a census designated place or CDP in Liana County, Texas, United States. The next one is a buttress dam. So a buttress dam or hollow dam is a dam with a solid watertight upstream that is supported at intervals on the downstream side by a series of buttresses or supports. The dam wall may be straight or curved. Most buttress dams are made of reinforced concrete and are heavy, pushing the dam into the ground. Water pushes against the dam, but the buttresses are inflexible and prevent the dam from falling over. So the best example of it is the 3 Mile Falls Dam. It is a multiple arch and buttress dam, concrete dam and diversion dam that was completed in 1914. The project is located in the Umatilla County, Oregon, USA. The third one is the coffer dam. It is a type of dam that is temporary structure enclosing all or part of the construction area so that the construction can proceed in the dry. A diversion coffer dam diverts a stream into a pipe, channel, or tunnel or other watercourse. A coffer dam is also called a coffer, is an enclosure built within or in pairs across a body of water to allow the enclosed area to be pumped out. This pumping creates a dry working environment so that the work can be carried out safely. Enclosed coffers are commonly used for construction or repair permanent dams, oil platforms, bridge piers, and other, built within or over the water. The next one is a diversion dam. It is a type of a dam that is built to divert water from a waterway or stream into a different water course. A diversion dam is a dam that diverts all portion of the flow of a river from its natural course. Diversion dams do not generally impound water in a reservoir. Instead, the water is diverted into artificial water course or canal, which is maybe used for irrigation or return to the river as after passing through hydroelectric generators, flow into a different river or be itself dam, forming an on-ground or groundwater reservoir or a storm drain. Morelos Dam is a diversion dam that is located in the northern US. It is the example of it. And American Dam is a diversion dam also located in El Paso, Texas. So the next type of dam is an embankment dam. It is any dam constructed of excavated natural materials or industrial waste materials. There are three types of an embankment dam: the earth dam, the hydraulic fill dam, and the rock fill dam. So let's go first with the earth dam. So earth dam is an embankment dam in which more than 50% of the total volume is formed of compacted earth material, generally smaller than 3-inch size. So La Mesa Dam is an example of earthfill dam. It is located at the Eco Park or here in Quezon City. Pantabangan Dam is also an earthfill embankment dam on Pampanga River, located in Pantabangan in Nueva Ecija, province of the Philippines. The multi-purpose dam, this Pantabangan is a multi-purpose dam, provides water for irrigation and hydroelectric power generation, while its reservoir, Pantabangan Lake, affords flood control. So the next is the hydraulic fill dam. It is an embankment dam constructed of materials often dredged, which are conveyed and placed by suspension in flowing water. The last type of an embankment dam is a rock fill dam. It is an embankment dam in which more than 50% of the total volume is composed of compacted or damp cobbles, boulders, rock fragments, or quarried rock, generally larger than 3-inch size. So the best example of a rock fill dam is a Magat Dam. A Magat Dam is a large rock fill dam in the island of Luzon in the Philippines. This dam is on Magat River and a major tributary of Cagayan River. So it was the construction of the dam started in 1975 and was completed in 1982. Magat Dam is one of the largest dams here in the Philippines. So a cross section of an embankment dam shows a shape like a bank or hill. Most have central section or core composed of an impermeable material to stop the water from seeing through the dam. The core can be clay, concrete, or asphalt concrete. This type of dam is good choice for sites with wide valleys. So the San Roque Dam is also an embankment dam. It is the largest dam in the Philippines and 16th largest in the world. The next type of dam is a gravity dam. So a gravity dam is a dam constructed of concrete or masonry which relies on its weight and internal strength for stability. So there are hollow gravity dam, a dam constructed of concrete or masonry on the outside but having a weight for stability. And the next type of gravity dam is a crib dam. A gravity dam built up of boxes, cross timbers, or gabions filled with earth or rock. So the next type of gravity dam is a roller compacted concrete dam. A concrete gravity dam constructed by the use of a dry mixed concrete transported by a conventional construction equipment and compacted by rolling, usually vibratory rollers. So The best example of it is the Ipoh Dam. So the Ipoh Dam is a gravity concrete dam located about 7.5 kilometers downstream of the Angat Dam, near its confluence with the Ipoh River in Bulacan. So Wawa Dam is also a gravity dam, or Wawa Dam known as Montalban Dam. It is constructed over the Marikina River in the municipality of Rodriguez in Rizal, province of the Philippines. The next type of dam is the hydropower dam. So it is a dam that uses the difference in water level between the reservoir pool elevation and the tailwater elevation to turn a turbine to generate electricity. So when hydropower dam is used to generate electricity, the resulting energy is variously called hydroelectricity, hydropower energy, water power, or hydroelectric power. So there's a lot of powers. So hydropower dams provide important source of renewable energy. So powerful siya. So Angat Dam is the best example of it. So it is a concrete water reservoir embankment hydroelectric dam that supplies Metro Manila and nearby provinces with water. It was part of the Angat Ipoh La Mesa water system. Ang Buklao Dam in Benguet is also an example of it. This dam supports a hydroelectric plant in the mountains of Bocod. It is among the first and largest hydroelectric power plants constructed in the Philippines. Before we proceed to the next type of dam, we have here Mr. Joseph Gabertan to give us more information about the disadvantages and advantages of a dam. Mr. Joseph, are you there? Yes. Can you tell us more about, or can you give us an information about the disadvantages and advantages of a dam?
Some of the advantages of dams are the following. Water storage. It is the primary use of dams and reservoirs. It also ensures
Thank you, Mr.
regular water
Gabertan.
supply.
So the next type of dam is an industrial waste dam. So industrial waste dam is an embankment dam usually built in stages to create storage for the disposal of waste products from industrial process. The waste products are conveyed as fine materials suspended in water to the reservoir impounded by the embankment. So the embankment may be built of conventional materials but sometimes incorporate suitable waste products. Mine tailing dams, an industrial waste dam in which the waste materials come from mining operations or mining processing. So Taberla Dam in Pakistan is the largest earth-filled dam in the world. The next type of dam is a masonry dam. So any dam constructed mainly of stone, brick, concrete blocks joined with mortar. A dam having only a masonry facing should not be referred to as masonry dam. A rubble dam, a stone masonry dam in which the stones are unshaped or uncourse. Masonry dam are usually built as fixed dams with passages of the water through the spillways on the banks or less frequently in the body of the dam. So an example of it is the Theodore Roosevelt Dam in Arizona. The dam is named after the President Theodore Roosevelt, and the New Croton Dam in New York. And of course, and another one is the Artus Dam in France. The next type of a dam is an overflow dam. So this type of dam is designed to be overtopped. It is also designed for raising the water level of rivers or creating a reservoir. It permits the overflow of the water during the passage of excess or during the flash flood. Discharges over the entire length of the dam crest, or through drain openings. So the operations of the drain openings is regulated by gates depending on the quantity of the discharge and water level in front of the dam. So a spillway is a structure used to provide the controlled release of flows from a dam or level into a downstream area. Typically, the river bed of the dam river itself. In the United Kingdom, they may be known as overflow channels. Spillways ensure that the water does not flow and damage or destroy damage or destroy the dam. So, Chute Spillway of Llyn Bryn Dam in Wales is the example of it. So, the next type of dam is a regulating or after bay dam. So, it is a dam impounding a reservoir from the flow of downstream. So the best example of it here in the Philippines is the Bustos Dam, also known as Angat After Bay Regulator Dam. It is a small irrigation dam at Bustos, Bulacan, often mistaken by the local as Angat Dam since it is located close to the nearby town of Angat. The other example of it is the Yellowtail Dam. It is a dam across the Bighorn River in the south central Montana in the United States. So the next type of dam is a saddle dam or dike. It is a subsidiary dam of any type constructed across a saddle or low point on the perimeter of a reservoir. So a saddle dam is an auxiliary dam constructed to confine the reservoir created by a primary dam either to permit a higher water elevation and storage or to limit the extent of a reservoir for increased efficiency. So an auxiliary dam is constructed in a low spot or saddle through which the reservoir would otherwise escape. So that's all for today. I hope you all enjoy and learned all the topics that we discussed today. I am Angelo Lobo reporting. Back to you, Nilet.
Thank you, Angelo, for giving us more information about dams. That's all for today. Thank you and have a good day.